On July 21st, deep in the forests of southeastern Oklahoma, a South American hiker began hearing strange noises while exploring late at night. Growing uneasy, he pulled out his camera and started recording. That's when he captured this. At least 2 large figures, towering, silent, and eerily human-like, moving between the trees. They matched classic Bigfoot descriptions: massive size, thick black fur, and glowing eyes no costume could replicate. On March 5th, 2025, 2 couples were hiking a small mountain clearing in Colorado, something they did regularly. But this time, something felt different. They began hearing heavy footsteps, followed by strange, unintelligible gibberish coming from the trail. Then, they saw it. One of them quickly snapped a photo, later uploaded by the account Squatch Watch 1. It shows a tall, hunched figure walking just a few yards away. What caught experts' attention? The creature's arms, unusually long, reaching past its knees. Colorado isn't new to Bigfoot sightings, but could this be one of the clearest photos ever taken of the legendary creature? A man was exploring the dense woods of Manura, Utah, when he caught something strange on camera. While hiking alone, he spotted a massive fur-covered figure in the distance, before it quickly vanished into the trees. At the time, he wasn't sure what he saw, but later, while reviewing the footage at home, he realized he had captured the entire thing. Now, was it really Bigfoot, or just someone out there dressed for attention? In May 2025, a man captured footage near Coyote Ridge in the eastern Sierras, over 10,000 feet up. While filming his dogs, something dark moved through the snow behind the trees.
Be careful.
It walked smoothly, with almost no bounce, unlike a person. That day they hadn't seen anyone around, so even though it could have been someone in a big winter coat, it didn't make sense for anyone to be out there. And why would someone be in the middle of the woods, just observing them? What do you think? Bigfoot, human, or another animal? A video from Germany, released in May 2025, shows a hairy bipedal creature walking through the woods. The exact location, date, and person who filmed it remain unknown. The creature's fur appears tight and unnatural, moving with its muscles. It shows no reaction to the filmer, who records shakily. But without any information, it might as well be fake. Or not. A Reddit user shared that his uncle, who lives on a 20 to 30 acre property in Colorado, recently sent a photo to their grandmother. The uncle claimed it might be proof of a Bigfoot sighting on their land. The user isn't fully convinced, especially with so many AI-generated images floating around these days. They turned to the online community for second opinions on whether it looked real or not. Many suggested it looked very similar to a Bigfoot cutout, and I agree. Unfortunately, this photo seems a little too good to be true. On May 30th, 2025, a family living on a wooded property captured something downright terrifying. The footage shows a tall, ape-like figure moving quietly through the forest. Despite the low light, its features stood out: broad shoulders and an odd, almost human-like gait. Even after brightening the video to reveal more detail, the mystery only deepened. Was it just a costume, or did they capture a real creature? This person had set up a trail camera deep in the woods, hoping to capture some ordinary wildlife. But when he picked up the camera and reviewed the footage, he was shocked by what he saw. A dark figure, upright, moving down a steep, leaf-covered slope. Its shape was unusual. Long arms swinging near the thighs, a dense build, and no visible neck. Could this be one of the clearest captures of the mysterious creature? A group of hikers exploring a remote forest in the US claimed they felt watched deep into a secluded area. Out of caution, they began filming their surroundings. Soon after, a massive ape-like creature covered in dark, orangish hair suddenly burst from the trees, forcing them to flee. Later, they managed to film the same creature retreating into the woods. Convinced it meant no harm, they followed it and captured more footage. Some people think the hair appeared natural, blending into its muscles, suggesting it might not be a costume. But I'm not sure. The video doesn't feel quite authentic, right? A trail cam owner found something strange in his footage taken deep in the woods. The figure had broad shoulders and a heavy build, sitting on the forest floor with its head lowered. Its bulky shape and posture didn't quite match any animal or human known to live in that area. The person who set up the camera swears it's Bigfoot, and honestly, the tall frame and thick outline seem to match the classic description. But skeptics think it's just someone in winter gear, or maybe a trick of the light. Still, you can't deny it looks like Bigfoot. In mid-2024, a woman from Westfield, Wisconsin received a notification from her backyard security camera. When she checked the footage, she was shocked to see this. A pale, naked, humanoid figure walking into the tree line. Its arms were unusually long, hanging past its knees. Whatever it was, it looked deeply unsettling. But here's where the doubts begin. While the footage appears to be from a home security camera, there's something off. A chair can be seen in the frame. And that raises the question, why would a security camera be placed that low and behind a chair? Could this really be authentic footage, or is it just another AI-generated image made to look real? In July 2010, a man claimed he captured something unbelievable while hiking in a remote forest. He said it was just past sunrise when he noticed movement up ahead, so he pulled out his camera and started filming. That's when the figure appeared. A tall, dark creature walking upright, carrying what looked like a smaller one in its arms. He didn't move, just kept recording, too stunned to react. Some say it's the clearest Bigfoot footage ever taken, saying its movements were oddly smooth, strangely similar to the famous Patty footage from 1967. Others say it's just another hoax. What's your take? A man hiking near Shaver Lake, California, found several large human-like footprints. They were much bigger than a normal foot, though he didn't give exact measurements. Later, while taking a photo with a fish he caught, a dark, ape-like figure appeared in the background. The figure looked tall and slim, with a cone-shaped head and dark fur. Some even believe it could be a female Bigfoot carrying an infant. Given the footprints, it could definitely be something, but the photo is too unclear to rule out other explanations. A man went hiking alone in Pend Oreille National Wildlife Refuge during winter, drawn back by strange tracks he had seen there in 2013, 15 inches long and barefoot. This time, deep in the snow, he found new ones.
I've seen a lot of deer and elk and some moose tracks down here, and I came across this. Hope you can see it. Those sure do look like toes to me. I see about 5, maybe 4 for sure. It's about 5 inches wide, and if that is a big toe to the heel, it's about 13.5 inches. But it looks like some impressions going that way, right towards the water's edge. So there it is. Won't know more until I cast it and see what kind of details come out of it, but that sure looks like a footprint.
Clear 5-toed footprints, 13.5 inches long and 5 inches wide, heading across a frozen lake. No tracks led in or out, just a straight line that disappeared into the ice. He tried casting one with plaster, but the snow melted. Only photos and measurements remained. A strange clip from Australia surfaced recently, showing a boy casually starting a fire deep in the woods. A young man was filming the scene for his survival channel when something unexpected happened.
Whoa! Whoa!
A massive creature emerged from the trees. Instead of running, the boy threw something at it, which only provoked the figure. It charged at him, fast and aggressive. Many online are calling it a yowie, a local cryptid, but it could also have been a person in a suit trying to scare hikers in the woods. The young man isn't quite sure what he saw, but it definitely seemed beast-like. In 2021, a strange photo surfaced from Alaska. It was reportedly taken by a 10-year-old boy who had been playing just beyond his family's backyard. Alone in the woods, he spotted a tall, dark, upright figure and managed to snap a quick picture before running back home. Some believe it looks like someone in a costume, others think it's genuine. Either way, it's scary to encounter something like that so close to home. This trail cam, set deep in the woods, captured a strange image. A large, bulky figure was seen climbing a wooded slope, covered in dark fur. Some say it's just a bear, but the posture doesn't quite match. Skeptics blame motion blur, or maybe just a strange camera angle. What do you think? Was it just a bear, or did the camera capture something far more mysterious? In late October 2023, a man from the family-run TikTok account WV Paranormal was walking through the woods behind his home in the Appalachian region. That's when he noticed something downright terrifying. The footage shows a tall, upright, hairy figure standing completely still in the trees. Moments later, it slowly turns and walks off into the forest. Given the area's long history of strange sightings, this video only adds to the mystery. Cryptid researcher Philip Canella was hiking through Danesdyke, Bridlington, UK on April 26, 2025, when he captured something unusual. The photo shows what some believe could be a Dogman, a tall humanoid figure with a dome-shaped head, partially obscured by a slope. only visible from the waist up. Philip estimated the creature to be between 7 and 8 feet tall. While Dogman sightings are most often linked to the US, the UK has had its own share of chilling encounters. Was this one of them? A man was walking through the woods at night when he started hearing strange noises echoing around him. Feeling uneasy, he scanned the trees with his flashlight, but saw nothing out of place. Then, out of nowhere, he spotted this. No one knows who or what he captured that night. A man was hiking in the woods in Australia's Outback when he saw a hunched figure walking through the trees. Thinking it was a kangaroo, he zoomed in and realized it wasn't.
It's too dark to be a kangaroo.
It was too dark, too upright, so he stopped recording and ran. For generations, locals have spoken of the Yowie, a tall, hairy, ape-like creature rooted in Aboriginal lore, said to stand up to 12 feet, emit a foul smell, and lurk deep in the bush. The man uploaded the video online, still in disbelief of what he saw. Near Bartlett, New Hampshire, a woman took her dog out for a walk in the woods behind her house. Her very large dog started acting out of character, as if he was afraid, and refused to go any further. Then the woman noticed a foul scent, almost like something dead. Suddenly she didn't feel safe anymore, so she pulled out her phone and started recording her surroundings. And that's when she caught this. Both she and her dog froze, trying to hide behind a bush. When the creature seemed far enough away, they quickly sprinted out of the forest. It was the scariest thing she had ever witnessed. While hiking through the woods, this person captured something truly unbelievable. In the distance, a dark, upright figure can be seen walking through the trees. It looked massive, especially compared to the sparse trees and underbrush. Broad shoulders, long arms, a hunched neck, the exact build described in so many classic Bigfoot sightings. There was no gear, no backpack, nothing that would suggest a human out on a hike. A man was hiking in a Kentucky forest on a cold fall day in the early 2000s. As he walked along a sloped trail, he heard heavy footsteps from the other side of a hill. Suddenly, a massive creature appeared. The man ran off, snapping a photo while fleeing. It stood close to 10 feet tall, with thick legs, huge feet, and broad shoulders. The head looked oddly small for its size. Experts say Bigfoot usually stands 7 to 9 feet. This one was bigger. So, was it Bigfoot or something else? A dark figure was spotted on Google Earth near Montrose, Colorado. Found at coordinates 38 degrees, 16 minutes, 24 seconds north, 108 degrees, 8 minutes, 32 seconds west, the shape looks similar to the classic outline of a walking Sasquatch. It appeared on one satellite image in 2019, but not in the others, confirming it must have been a moving figure, not just a tree. What was it? This game cam photo was recently released by its owner and shows what might be the clearest image of Bigfoot to date. The figure appears muscular, with massive shoulders, bulky arms, and a broad chest, features rarely seen in past sightings. The clarity of the image is exactly what fuels the debate. Too real for skeptics, too rare for believers to ignore. On May 19, 2025, a solo hiker exploring the New Jersey River captured this on camera.
It's right there above my finger, behind the tree. I can see it, barely. Look! 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 Holy shit. Right there, look. It's going up the hill. It's going up the hill.
Though blurry, the video clearly shows a two-legged creature running, larger than a typical human. The man, a regular in those woods, had never seen anything like it before. New Jersey's wilderness, especially places like Sussex County and the Pine Barrens, has a long history of strange sightings. This one just added another eerie chapter. A farmer in Buenos Aires shared this video online, hoping people could give him answers.
¿Qué? No sé qué es un chabón. ¿Qué es eso? No sé si es una persona o qué. A una persona pareciera, ¿no? Ay, boludo, qué raro.
It showed a tall, dark figure moving quickly across his field. The creature appeared to be around 8 feet tall, walking upright with long strides through the tall grass. No animals were present, and its movement didn't match any known species. Some believe it could be the Yasiatere, a lesser-known forest creature from local folklore, but this figure looked larger, more like Bigfoot. Whatever it wasn't something the farmer could identify. Back in July 2021, a couple was hiking the Lover's Lane Trail in Olympic National Park following the Sal Duck River. While admiring the view, they noticed a dark, motionless figure standing far off in the distance. It didn't move the entire time they watched, so they assumed it was just a fallen tree and moved on, but not without taking a photo first. Later, they ran that photo through a Google image search, and this is what the AI tool said. Maybe it wasn't just a tree stump after all. While hiking through a dense forest in Spain, someone captured a strange, loud growl echoing from deep within the trees. No creature was seen, and the source of the roar remains unknown. The hiker immediately left after recording, feeling very unsafe. The clip now challenges viewers to identify what made that chilling noise. Nikki went on a solo camping trip deep in the backcountry. The roads were damaged from Hurricane Helene, but she found a remote clearing and set up camp. During a short hike before sunset, she heard knocking sounds in the woods.
I heard some knocking coming from that direction. Kinda sound like somebody knocking on a tree. But could have been a woodpecker or anything like that, I guess.
Uneasy, she returned, set up lights, and called her husband. Later, they found this.
What's that? I don't know what big though. It's a big old truck. compared to my foot. Compared to yours, but it's still big.
A lot of this right here. They still cut all this out, like you said.
Yeah. Shine your headlight down in there so we can get a better view of it. Be careful. Look up at those trees, son. That's just piles and piles of trees.
A large footprint. Creeped out by the woods, they decide to call it a night and head out first thing in the morning. Late one night near Nakusip, two women were returning from Halfway Hot Springs when they pulled over by the highway around 9:30 p.m. One stepped out briefly when a deep, echoing howl shattered the quiet. Startled, she rushed back inside the car. Moments later, a large, black, furry creature darted across the road. It moved upright on two legs, too fast and too tall to be a bear. One of them managed to snap two photos just after it crossed. They left shaken and confused, unsure of what they had just witnessed. While walking in the Pennsylvania woods with his friend Gavin, 15-year-old Lucas was hit by a sudden, awful smell. Expecting to find a dead animal, he pulled out his phone, but then he felt watched. Through the trees, he spotted a crouched ape-like figure, massive, silent, and staring directly at him. He snapped a photo, then filmed as it stood and walked away. It looked too human to be a bear and too strange to be a person. Since then, Lucas has replayed the footage over and over, still shaken. While reviewing footage from their trail camera in Connorsville, Indiana, this person was shocked by what they saw. A large figure moving through the woods at night. Was it just someone pulling a prank, or could it have truly been the mysterious creature? Because running through the forest in a full Bigfoot suit in total darkness isn't exactly easy to pull off. So what exactly did this camera capture? This recent video, captured near Kentucky Ridge Forest, has stirred the Bigfoot community. Take a look. According to the person who filmed it, the creature had been troubling the property for some time, but this was the first time they managed to catch it on camera. The clip ends abruptly, leaving viewers questioning its authenticity. And seriously, why are most of these Bigfoot videos always so blurry? A woman took a shortcut through a wooded path one night on her way home. Midway through, she felt that creeping sense that someone was watching her. She pulled out her phone and started filming. As she scanned the trees, she noticed this. A pitch-black figure, partially hidden behind a tree, with glowing eyes staring back at her. She didn't wait. She turned around and left. Who, or what, was out there that night still remains a mystery. Duke from the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch channel was hiking through the Montana woods, the same area where they had previously recorded a greyish creature. But in this recent footage, viewers noticed something interesting. Tucked in the bushes, a figure can be seen, black or deep brown, with a domed head, no visible neck, broad shoulders, and a lighter coloured face. It appeared to be resting behind a dangle of deadfall, possibly a perfect hiding spot. What's chilling is, Duke unknowingly came very close. If this was a Bigfoot, it knew exactly how to stay hidden. Or was it just another case of pareidolia, our minds seeing shapes that aren't really there? And for more creepy sightings, this next one.